another transmission here from Earth. Miles at the Matrix. Like I say, it's just the world from my perspective. That's all that means. Me talking at the world, and one of the perspectives I've been experiencing is it's hard for me to be attractive on multiple levels. There's the level where staying in shape, that's one thing, staying in shape. I actually enjoy lifting weights. I enjoy that aspect. There's the aspect where I feel like I'm fighting against my more androgynous looking face. I know I have an androgynous kind of face, you know what I'm saying? It's just exhausting. I think that's the best way to put it. It's exhausting to be attractive. I think there are a lot of people who aren't as exhausted to be attractive. Like, it's kind of like effortless for them. They just kind of wake up and appear, and that's so it is. And I think sometimes it feels like that for me too. But then I realize how much effort I do put into my appearance. Like, we make things such a part of our routine that it just feels like, oh, that's just how I look. But in reality, if the whole system was to fail and we were out like in the woods, like surviving on the land, I wouldn't have moisturizer, I wouldn't have sunscreen, I wouldn't have hair products, I wouldn't have the eye doctor to put contacts in my eyes. I'd have to wear glasses, you know what I'm saying? And then when you finally get to a point when you're perceived attractive, for me it's even become exhausting to hear, oh wow, you're so handsome. Oh my gosh. Wow, you're so handsome. Oh, look at that smile. Oh my god. Oh wow, so handsome. Looking good today, Miles. I know. It's kind of like, Miles, it's not like, why are you complaining about that? I just feel like there's a certain level of freedom that ugly people have also. You don't have certain access to certain things, but there's like a certain level of freedom you achieve when you just don't look desirable to society. Like, you kind of just know, like, okay, well, I don't look good to people, so I'm just gonna not worry about that. But when you're attractive, there's a certain power that comes with it, and you try to maintain that power best you can, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting. There's even this thing within me where I don't even comment on how people look. I don't compliment my friends. The only time I compliment a friend is if it's like one of my women friends and she like maybe gets her nails done and I'm like, wow, that's some beautiful nail artwork. Or I love the color of your eyeshadow. Artistic. The color. But I'm not like, oh, you look so nice today. Because I don't care to hear about how nice I look. It gets exhausting. So I just imagine it might get exhausting for other people out there too. Like, oh, you look so nice today. And it's kind of like you think about, what about the days where you don't look nice, or you don't want to look nice, or you don't care to look nice. Oh, you look nice today. And I don't even think I'm coming off properly. And here's the thing, I don't even think I'm that attractive. I'm not asking for compliments. It's just one of my earthly experiences I've been experiencing is wanting to be attractive, becoming attractive, and then trying to maintain that attractiveness now. And it's not easy for me because, one, I'm fighting against my androgynous face, fighting against, I don't know, colorism, the isms, fighting against not feeling, I don't know, manly enough, or sometimes feminine enough, depending on who, you know what I'm saying? Like, who I'm dealing with. it's really an experience. And here on Earth, we're here to have these experiences. And I'd always heard Earth is a classroom, and this is definitely one of the lessons I've been dealing with. And I'm just trying to just be. And somebody who I relate to a lot on this is like a Britney Spears kind of person. You just want everybody to stop touching you. You know, you just want to shave your head. You just want to be free. You're a soul within a body. Your soul is you. And then your body and your physical appearance, it's just the vessel that contains you. Nonetheless, I am a victim of society, you know, or a victor of it, however you look at it. And we all have our crosses to bear, so to speak. This is just one of mine. You know, some people, something else they have to maintain or whatever. For me, I feel like I have to maintain my physical appearance because that's kind of like all I'm good at, you know. I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not saying boo hoo woes me. I'm just sharing my own personal experience on Earth. Like I say, Miles of the Matrix. I choose to lift weights. That is part of my desirability that I try to achieve. I have to eat a certain amount. Eating is not easy for me. It's not easy for me to like maintain a certain body weight, in my opinion. You know, this is just me complaining, but honestly, being attractive is exhausting. I can't imagine how a woman would feel. You gotta just keep up with yourself, and it never ends. And there's times when I like it, and I'm happy I do the things I do, but it is exhausting. And honestly, it is exhausting to hear people say, oh, you look so nice. Oh, you're so handsome, or you're at your prime. It's like, damn. Because, you know, it's not going to last forever. And so it's a fleeting power, and you're constantly reminded of it, but it's a power nonetheless, and you feel it also. So you're human, the human of you wants to maintain it. You want to stay together best you can. And I think I'll be attractive for a while. It's just, I think my attraction will evolve and change, and I'll have a time when, you know, certain types of people will be attracted to me, certain types of people won't be. It's just I find now I'm at a place where a lot of people, like a lot of groups are attracted to me, not just certain groups, you know? And I'm just letting go. This is why I'm actually doing my YouTube channel, because I don't want to just be attractive. I want to be more than attractive, and I am more. That's why I'm here sharing my thoughts. Yeah, it is exhausting, honestly. Now I know it's not easy for people who are perceived as not attractive and desirable, but you know, we all have our battles here on Earth. And I think when you're on the really far end of not being attractive, you kind of like learn to deal with it better than somebody like me. I was in the middle, and I think a lot of men are. We're like in the middle. We're not like unattractive, but we're not desirable either. And so we kind of become attractive. And, you know, you try to maintain it best you can. But yeah, I don't even know if this is coming across properly. Let me know what y'all think.